Hello everybody! Welcome back to Minecraft! Remember last time when I made this? Yeah, I said I was gonna do strip mining off camera and I didn't. Yeah. I don't want to eat these because I don't think that, yeah, I'll just use these. Yeah, I didn't do that off camera, so I guess I get to do it on camera now. So that might be interesting. First thing, I'm probably going to want to get a little bit more wood just so I can make a crafting table when I'm down there so I don't have to run back up to craft something if my if my pickaxe dies, which is very likely. Oops. Does this work? Does this work? Does this work? Yes, it does. Okay, so I should have gotten that tree. Oop. Sapling! Mine now. I'll come back later for those. Yeah, I try to pick up the saplings so that I can replant trees and stuff, just because it's kind of necessary, I think. Let's just make one of these. Making a helmet would probably be a good thing to do at this point as well. But to be completely honest, I probably won't need one unless if I run into a cave. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold off on making a helmet for this point. What level am I at? Okay, that's a little bit lower than I wanted it to be. Yeah, I don't know. When I was taught, how to strip mine, I always heard go to level 12 and start digging there because you're closer to where the diamonds are more likely to spawn, and you won't just run into like a random lava pool because you're above the level that lava pools usually spawn at. Plus you can usually hear lava pools coming, which is a good thing. Oops, some coal too. So what I'm doing right now is I always dig straight out for a little bit and then I'll do the branches off after I finish with this, just because I like to get a good starting place for starting my branch mining and stuff. I don't like to just start digging off, because usually what I do is I dig a staircase down and then I dig perpendicular with the branches to the way that I dug down, just because I don't really know. It's just what I've always done. So that's, what I'm going to do this time. I might do some of this off camera just because it's going to be a lot of me just doing this and occasionally having to go back and craft a pickaxe. So that might be dull. It probably will be dull, to be completely honest, but I am getting some experience for doing this. So hopefully we can start doing some enchanting at some point. Hopefully, we'll cross our fingers. I'd like to start getting enchanted tools. Yeah, see, didn't dig straight into a lava pool, and it looks like we found a cave, which means that this might be something where I do like a little caving episode, which I think everyone ever in the history of Let's Plays has done, but it's a big part of Minecraft, so yeah. I'm gonna start exploring this. It looks like it's gonna keep going, which is a good thing. I don't want that there, I want that there. Okay, so we got some natural obsidian there. We got a couple water buckets, which is a good thing. You always want... For those of you that don't know, you always should have water on you if you're going to mine. Another tip that I learned from an old NerdCube video is always bring chests or wood to make chests with you. Just so, like, if you start getting, like, a surplus of items, you can just start throwing things in a chest. So you don't, like, your inventory doesn't get completely clogged up, which is a good idea, and I never thought about it until he brought it up in one of his really, really, really old videos from, like, 2011. I say really, really, really old because he's made a whole bunch since then. But yeah, I remember that I never really thought to do that until he brought it up. So now I always bring either extra wood or a chest, just in case if I need to throw stuff in there. So I'm gonna start. Actually, I can probably set up my outpost thing like here. I'm gonna craft a couple more pickaxes out of iron. Oops. Just so I can, you know, I'm blanking. Just so I can kind of get started and you know, not have to come back and craft more pickaxes and stuff. I'm also gonna throw a furnace down here and start getting that iron. Chest can go there. In there, I'm gonna put one of these water buckets because I don't really need it. The flint, this cobblestone can go in there. The acacia sapling I don't need right now. Sticks are good to have. Hoe I don't need. Dirt I don't need because I'm using cobble. Cooked pork chop is good. I'll put the bread in there just because. I think I said that last time. I'd rather use the cooked pork chop at the beginning just because it's a better food than bread. Apparently I forgot about that though. So just running through this cave. Okay, so lava pool there. Yeah, people usually try to do, like, interesting stuff with, like, their torch placement so they don't get lost. I never did that. I just always would start digging, and then if I got lost, I'd just deal with it, and I'd always find my way out, and usually what would happen from me getting lost is I would find a hell of a lot more resources. So, I just never really cared that much about getting lost in caves in Minecraft because it always meant that I was going to find resources. So, yeah. It's just who I am. It looks like the cave continues off in that direction. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pour it there. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this just because then I don't have to waste cobble planting stuff. I'm gonna try to leave some of this lava just because of the light source. Oop, there's my one pickaxe. I do need to get that water out of there because that's going to be a hell to get around. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna. One of the main things I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to get rid of the source block, which looks like it's coming from here. Yes, there it is. Yeah, so that's a good thing to get rid of. I'm gonna leave that lava just because it gives off light, and I don't want to throw down torches where I don't need to, because torches are kind of essential at this point, and they're limited as of now. So I'm gonna start just kind of keep exploring this cave here. And hopefully I get into like a place where it starts to open up more. I might start doing some of this stuff off camera, because if this cave ends up being nothing like it's starting to look like now. Oh, it actually looks like it goes on up here. Maybe? Yeah, it looks like there's something up there. Do I want to build up there, though? I should, yeah, I'll be okay. Essentially, yeah, that's one of the first things I try to do. One of the first things that I think everyone should do in Minecraft is find a cave and explore it. This doesn't look like a cave. because caves usually have lots of resources and stuff. Anyway, I haven't found, this isn't a cave, it's just, or it is a cave, it's just, there's really nothing in it. So, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I guess I'll just go back to strip mining. I might try to dig through some of these walls and see if there is anything else. I'll probably run into another cave. If I do, I'll come back on camera, but what'll probably happen is after I'm done strip mining for a little bit, I'll come back and show you what I got from doing the strip mining. So yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen, because strip mining is really quite boring, because really nothing happens that's interesting. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'll come back if I do run into something interesting, but you know, I'm probably not going to. So I'm just gonna start strip mining. Oh, one other thing is another thing is just always leave a 2 gap between these, because you know, you can see this block from this side and that block from that side, so there's really no point in completely clearing out an area until, you know, you just feel like it's something that would be fun to do. I don't know. Sometimes what I do is, like, I'll get to a point where after I've done, like, mined an area out completely, I'll just mine out the area that I strip mined and, you know, use it as like an underground area or whatever. I don't know. It's usually just ends up being a quarry if I need to build something out of stone. So anyway, I'm gonna go off camera for a little bit. I'll probably do this for a little bit longer. I've got 2 pickaxes left. I'll probably craft 1 more and then come back to you after both of those break, because it is kind of late right now and I do kind of need to go to bed soon. But yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Ooh, gold! I'll be back in a little bit. See you guys. Hello, everybody. I just finished strip mining. I had to craft another pickaxe to kind of clear this area out so that I could get things cooking and stuff. But what I did was I went off this way and I went off this way. And just by digging at level 12 and just going off like this and like that, I got all the stuff. So I got like 3 full stacks of redstone. The coal numbers are a little deceiving because I had to use it to cook things and I also had to use it to make torches, but I found a hell of a lot of coal. 37 iron and 12 gold. So yeah, it was pretty successful for only going through 2 iron pickaxes. This goes on forever because I make my strips really long. I don't know why, I just always have, like, it's weird because I don't really know when to stop. So I just kind of keep going until I haven't hit resources for a while, and then I stop and come back and then do the other ones. So what ends up happening is I get these just really, really, really long strips for this strip mining stuff, which is okay, I guess, but it's just like, you know, it's not the most efficient. But as you can tell, I'm still getting a hell of a lot of resources from not using that many tools. So one of the things that I don't know if it's irritating you as much as it's irritating me, but I finally have a helmet, which is a good thing. Next episode we might I might do some strip mining and stuff off camera, and then next episode we'll go bring our spoils to the village and see what we can get out of it. Normally what I would do is I would try to be more self-sufficient and not use the villages as much, but since we spawned, because we spawned right next to one, I'm going to use it. So yeah, but anyway, that wraps it up for this one. It's very light. I'm very tired, and I have a speech tournament tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna sign off here. Bye guys. See you later.